You never see it coming. You say that my mind is too fast for a ride.
I just said Minnesota. Video is I tell you so back to happiness. It's basic to a Disocrd below, and you notice on the heater in the background. Neither which was in power until counts best but now began. Right, everyone, it's time for the vote. This time it's 2 sound both walk to the head of the crowd. Well, let me see. Him. Those of those who say it was so much better, raise your hands. Silence. It can't be. I can't believe it. Here she comes, Deja. You decided, then of course the Evangile sisters be unanimous. You can't just declare the vote without asking. Those who prefer the other side, raise your hands. Silence. What? Neither of them got any responses. Two exchanged a glance. Maybe we couldn't tell the difference. And now it is let's pick up. If you were so hungry, they both seem very good. So it's hard to between them. Yes, you did, but hunger means you don't taste anything. You didn't it. Those were supposed to go. Really? Yeah, no, people enjoy themselves. That's what really matters. I suppose so. Yes. Yeah, and then the Gashi Stone party ended without a winner or was being decided. I could have gone an extra 2 minutes to praise the episode, but we're here now, so I'm not gonna cut, shred, and put it back together. That's a lot of work. I'm not thinking of an editor yet. I'll get there. Some occasions series end, the majority of students are going home, coming back. Last Saturday certification was the final grace event. It's known as Evening Star Gathering. Evening Star Gathering. Wow, what did they do? Just a description, final grace was like piqued my interest. That sounds boring. You have any idea how often I used to do that? I never did that. Before they put lights up on my street, I could walk out my front door and look up and see stars. Add lights, so like pushing, I can't do that anymore. Worry about that, no one voted on it, they just did it. People would know if you voted on it, because I was old enough to vote at that point. No, I don't really vote on that. I voted against it. If it was, I voted against it. Don't need lights down here. No one comes down here. Right, and? That's all. Huh? Ah, I see, you guys think it's Tsushima. It's also spin the constellations. But, is that it? Yes. Isn't that kind of plain? I guess like a natural planetarium. Though, that's not great either. Well, maybe it's more than I'm imagining. Really? Maybe put you to a guy who you can spend it with. Who spend it with? Spend it with. You don't need 2, it's just 1. And you thought your version was perfect. This is why you proofread everything, not just choice lines. Yeah, I missed a few edits in my own. Wait, I just read through it again and I missed a few edits. Grammar is hard.
地面に寝るにあたって毛布を用意するのだけど、それは2人分のスペースがあるわ。
Gonna break a spell on the ground for so I am. But just still space for two.
その意味はわかるわよね。
Do you see what I'm getting at? Wow. Let's sort of put this.
真っ暗な中、星を見上げながらおしゃべりしていると、2人の仲もぐっと縮まります。普段できないような話もしたりして。
Jordan's looking at the stars and talking. We're too close together. Tell what makes you do it normally.
結構間隔も空いているから、大きな声で話さなければ聞こえないしね。
It's just between you, so you had to speak loudly to be heard. Who'd you lie with last year, son?
ええ、千穂さんと。
Oh, Chiho-san.
ほらほら、顔を赤くするようなことなんて何もなかったでしょ。
Hey, it's not to be blushing about.
ただ、あれをきっかけにもっと仲良しになれた気がします。
Bet you was always also on that night.
まあね、
Well, true. What you, Chiho-san?
その時にはもう美月さんとの仲がギクシャクしていたから。
She was super exchange by this point.
お誘いはあったけど、結局断っちゃったわ。
Be right here, but you should be down. I see. What you at, son?
私、はぐれ者だからね。誰も相手にしてくれないのよ。
All sounds so nobody wanted to lie with me.
でも、今年は期待大。だって、まさやくんがいるものね。
Sorry, that's my fate. But I've been hostess here. Like who's after all?
うん。
Again, why are you angry? I'm surprised that the school rules for that kind of thing.
それはそうよ。だ
Don't.
っておしゃべりするだけで別にエッチなことするわけじゃないんだし。
I didn't know. And they probably just don't care. But now I'm here. If anything, let's see what happens. I said I was a student, so I guess it will. Wait. If I was a student, those will apply to me. Of course. Now I get it. That's true. Probably because it's stuck. That's a special thing. I guess right about that.
でも、まさやくんが相手ならしちゃってもいいかな。
That's Masaki, and that makes a shame.
もうなんてね。ともあれ、学校側だって決して禁じていないのよ。むしろ推奨している節もあるわね。
Remember that line. It's very, very important later on. Just kidding. I see schools with that kind of thing. I suppose you still on part of art piece of paper.
これ、座席表なの。みんな持ってるわよ。
The seating chart. Everyone has one. Seating chart? There's the area in schools around with number marked each seat.
何かと規律の好きな番宣ヌだもの。こんなものを用意するのもある種当然ではあるけれど。
This was a special invitation, so I guess it stands reason that they have something like this.
これは他の使い方もできるわよね。目当ての人はどこにいるのかしらって。
Another way to use it, you find what the people you want to see will be.
まさやくん、私は3年 D 組の6番よ。
It's like on cast 3D, number 6. That sounds so the number on the map.
待ってるわよ。
I'm waiting.
私はここ。
Right here.
ごきげんよう。
Citations.
千穂さん、普段はごきげんようという挨拶使いませんのに。
Just I really hear you citations reading.
同じクラスだから分かっているでしょうけれど、番号までは覚えていないかもしれないし、念のためね。
Same classes, no, but you might not remember the rest, so just safe here.
私、星座には結構詳しいの。よかったら解説して差し上げるわ。それじゃあ。
Right over constellations. I'll explain it to you if you like, so.
星座の解説ならシスターがしてくれますよ。
You explain the constellations.
余計なこと言わないの。
Just made it up now.
あらあら。
Oh my. Who's out close to the paper?
私、千穂 さんとは出席番号が近いんです。神ヤギの課と詐欺沢の差ですし。
Lucy, the car from Kawiyagi and the staff from Sagisawa. What?
お間違いないよ。私の方は花丸にしておきますね。
So far, it's not used to us.
ではごきげんよう。
Patience. You're not an option unless it's with happiness. So not this time. Wow, should you a flower. Okay, Akasan said using this chart will make it easy to find a person you wanted to spend the evening with. That's been some vacation, huh? Still a good opportunity. According to the chart, everyone was by themselves, at least at the start. We also always listened to the group. There wasn't anything wrong with that, of course. We had a lot of fun together. So I thought it would be nice to go with someone. The constellations. I looked at the stars on the equator before I knew almost nothing about the constellations. Maybe be getting an explanation, but I thought it might be good to study up anyway, so I headed for the computers. Oh, starting pretty late. Turn off the lights and left the rec room. So I with all your constellations. Hey, we've done the basics for now. You know, astronomy was mandatory for graduation, right? It's a middle school course. But that I mean it's called science. Yes, I know, we did constellations. It was required. I did it. Not really good at it. Just as I was leaving the rec room, my password is on.
宿題ばっかりも疲れるわ。
So was us for homework. She wasn't sure how compared to other schools. She didn't just swing out a lot of homework. And so she had to come to the rec room after a breather at the entrance. She passed on side and wondered why if he had come for some of the same reason.
これ
Huh? What's this? On the table was a seating chart for each dark at night. But she forgot it. She could pick that book back down at the hall. Down the hall.
マサヤさん。
Thought I heard a voice. Someone calling me? I went back and turned the corner, looked down the hall, but I didn't see anyone. Is something else? It's like Messiah. Maybe I just misheard. I turned around again and went back to my room. It's so kind of handed over her mouth and thought there was no need to stop her breathing. She had 10 and scanned the hall with Cypress. Sai wasn't there. So alongside, she told her she had just run a marathon. Sat down with over the paper again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 soldiers on paper. Let's go easily guess what it meant.
それにしてもこれ本当にマサヤ様の忘れ物なのかしら。
What does really Sai summons? It's very likely he could want someone else, but
3年 D 組の6番。これって確か姉さんだったような。
class 3D number 6. That's sister's place. Didn't know her sister's number by heart, but she's certain she was in class D. There was some kind of image the other students had always seen like a son unapproachable. She waited for her sister to finally find a student she felt comfortable with. Anyway,
4人ってそんな節操のない人がそうそういるとも思えないし。
4 people. Hey, made people so unchaste at the school. More shout about the more seen inescapable that had wanted Messiah. But just at the way that circles were drawn, she realized that the girls themselves had added them. Found herself scanning front and back for no particular reason. She heard why she had started so calling him back, getting to the point of holding her breath.
私の番号は1年 A 組の
There's one, the numbers 1A, number 5. Chase figured along the paper to rest on the number 5 on the class 1A. Now he realized that he picked up a pen in his right hand. The chair out of the cloud showed the paper dropped down the table. She took his hand down on top of it. She moved down the paper. She waited. There was a circle around his seat number.
嘘。
Can't be. She realized she still had the pen in her hand. She dropped it hastily as though it had turned into some horrible bug. The pen rolled on the table. It was close to stare blankly down at it, and the paper was now had 5 circles on it.
私がやったんだわ。
It did it. Without even
式
thinking.
のうちに
Without even thinking.
そんな。
How could I?
お姉様。あれ聞こえなかったのかな。
Huh? Hey, you didn't hear me. She was so far away that she shouldn't have heard her, but she should have without saying anything.
っていうか今のお姉様
Really saw Rue's actually strange just now. She found the way she had run out of the room also was strange. Perhaps she had gotten into a fight with somebody? Chloe approached the room, very tense.
あれ誰もいない。
What? There's nobody here.
うーん
She shut the corner as well as safe, but the dark room was definitely deserted.
変だな。
That's odd.
あ、これ
Huh? What's this? There's a pen rolling on the table, and this wasn't even striking out in the seating chart.
丸が5つも節操のない人ですね。って、
The professor was what didn't. Wait, That's John's certain spot. Class 1A, or 5. That was Disocrd's number.
では、お姉様はこれを見て、でもだからって何も部屋を飛び出すことは。
Hey, it's not see this? Why would it make her run out of the room? His eyes hit on the side. There's no one among the fully seated nest who would be so unchaste. This must come to the same conclusion and made shocked when she saw her in her circle. I didn't realize I left something behind, so I headed back to the deck room. Now, another time. What's wrong?
何がですか？
What do you think? Guys face the usually by something. I do a word. Something up? They can't wait to our dorm.
息抜きにお姉様に会いに来たんです。そうしたら部屋にいないので、こちらかと思ったのですが。
Came to the break with Oni-sama. As she was down in the room, I thought she would be here. However, I passed her a little bit earlier. No response. That was definitely wrong. Oh, that's.
この紙、やっぱりマサヤ様のものだったんですね。
Is that so? Is it? Yeah.
うん。
And the door you saw, it's really hazy. What's so angry with me? Oh, bye.
はい。ごきげんよう。
Yes, salutations. Oh, maybe she's a bit bad mood or something. Gotta say, there's something different about it.
私だって少しは成長するのです。
This was up a little bit.
お姉様にかつて言われました。私は思い込みが激しすぎると。
This one says it's deeply biased.
それで人を非難して間違いだったら世話がない。それはもうその通りなのです。
Just censor people and don't know how to handle being wrong. And she's right. So this time, Chloe had to change herself. She spent immense effort to stay focused to keep from speaking her mind.
まだわからない。当日、マサヤ様がどう出るか。
I still know what Sama would do on the day itself.
それにしても、もうタンタドルセルパンなんかでもないってずっと思っていたのに。
Still, I stopped thinking of him as a potential serpent for so long.
それはもしかしたら間違いだったのかな。
But maybe I was wrong. Huh? I realized what I'd seen odd about the paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a circle on it. Why did I got in there? And who put it there? There's someone in final course, so it didn't pick no time. Maybe I can look it up on the school network? I'll try it tomorrow. It was the final Saturday summer vacation and sent to the rest of the to the dorms. They all waited for this day. And then night came. Very soon started the event, and I left my room. I had seen the halls crowded for some time. The atmosphere was high with expectation. Breaks were spread over the grounds at regular intervals. Some events were all handled by the association, so I helped out early that evening. People unusually quiet as they worked. Maybe that had been intentional. I lay down in my own spot. It's more comfortable than I had expected. The sky was bright and beautiful, probably due to the lack of artificial lighting. I couldn't see the sky like this in the city. Johnny Taylor looking up at the sky. It's not bad at all.
では、星酔いの集いを始めましょう。星座の解説は今年も私、三島が務めさせていただきます。
My pad's the exact same design. You think I'm kidding? It's exactly the same. Down to every star. That's, interesting. But now, we can start gathering. IBCN will probably usually with traveling constellations.
ではまずは天の川を探しましょう。説明しやすいよう皆さんは北向きで寝ています。
I know you're the Milky Way. If you all are facing north, it would be easier to explain.
すると足元の南から少し斜めになって頭上へと伸びる光の帯が見えますね。それが天の川。英語で言うとミルキーウェイです。
Now 4 feet in the south, running directly over your head, you'll see shiny belts of stars. In English, it's called the Milky Way, but Japan knows the river of stars.
東洋では川に見立てた光の帯が、西洋ではミルクに見立てられる。なんだか面白いですね。
There's a reason for that. Have you noticed? They're not white or blue. They're brown, or sometimes they're black, but they're usually brown. Closest river is brown. I looked at it. It's not blue. It's not green. It's not clear. It's brown. East we see as a shiny river, but in the west it feels milk. This is quite amusing.
さて、天の川というと、まず思い浮かぶのがアルタイルとベガですね。
Let's do this on.
彦星と織姫です。
Those clues about the Milky Way are Vega and Altair. In other words, Hiroshi and Orihime.
ベガは天の川の右手のほとりで、ひときわ明るく輝いている星です。
Please be
見
here.
つかりましたか？
Please see right bright star on the river's right bank. Do you see it? Yes? I think it's this one right here. Oh, I see. If this is right bank, then it's this one. But it might be this one. It's not very clear. They don't tell you stuff like that. There's no markings on this screen.
ベガはこと座を形成しています。左手に星が平行四辺形に並んでいて、比較的わかりやすいと思います。
Okay, so this is Vega. And then left is this parallelogram here. This is probably a water constellation. That's it. I think you can see the force of the parallelogram.
アルタイルが川を隔てたところにあります。ベガには少し泳ぎませんが、こちらも明るいですね。アルタイルは鷲座の一員です。
Altair is across the river. He's also bright, although not as bright as Vega. Altair is probably the cleaner constellation. Again, Vega's 9 flashbacks.
研入植女の物語も話だけ聞くとピンとこないところがあるかもしれませんが、
You weave the tale, weave the cow herd. It might not make sense to you. However,
こうして天の川を見ていると実感として迫ってきますね。さて次に
when you look up the river of stars, I think the story comes alive. Now, next up, the sheer visualization took a leave. Then, as they had waited for this moment, the students began to move. No offense to Gia, but this was the true main event. Okay, so where am I going to go? Can't turn back now. Let's go to Disocrd. Disocrd's perspective. The thing is this. See if they had their own free time. Let's go 10 stuff on our blanket. This is the part most of the girls were waiting for. But I was terrified of it. I could still feel it in my hand. I marked my own place on the side of the seating chart. This job struck on a piece of paper was not a stranger by any means. Yet it had rained all day. I had up to now.
私どうしちゃったのかしら。
What have I done? As I returned to the room, Mystical spent the night thinking about it and barely managed to sleep at all. What are the things I went over on that paper? That much was obvious. All decided to come visit me.
この身にこの前言われたけど、
Did you mention that earlier? Ah, well, you aren't judge yourselves on anything like that, are you? At the time, I was supposed to laugh and deny it. Now the feeling of heartache that had run through me, then had just been a figure of my imagination. I lied to myself. I was a traitor. Plus, the realization was what caused that pain in my heart. Watch crowd people pass by. I was sitting, so I couldn't see them all. What then was I afraid of? Was it that I, too, had been affected by the Disocrd uses I had mentioned?
ううん、そうじゃない。
No, that isn't it. It was the chain itself that I was afraid of. I was afraid looking down at the patch at my feet. You know, it's all on rails. At the time, I insisted that I didn't know my act on rails. But in fact, I was just quickly turned to face them.
なんだ、この子か。
Ah, it's you, Konomi.
今の反応。まさかお姉様、誰か待っている子でもいるのですか？
Who you acted? Is there someone else you're waiting for?
いえ、そんな、別に。
Oh no, of course not.
いいですよね。
So you should be here, right?
もちろん、
Of course. Soon as Mr. Baker, but when I looked off in another direction, did not sit.
好み。やっぱり。
I knew it. Let's see, class 1A, number 5. There! I walked along with help from my seating chart. Sorry to move Miss to the fifth, but it was pretty chaotic. Just to be fetched from middle school. We were glad to get snuggled up with someone else. I don't know. I don't know if it's like that. I attended my own high school. We have day Saturdays. That was our thing. That was our gimmick. That's why we existed. It was the closest one. That's why I went. I still raised my spirits. So that's the place. It was dark. It was dark to guide me, so I saw a step so as not to miss it. Hey, Dad, I couldn't imagine her giving someone else a spot. She'd probably be in her own. Ah, there she is. There were two of them. Another child was staying next to his son. Good evening.
やはり来ましたね。
I knew to come. Huh? Then you tell the coach, Sean's voice took me aback. Huh? What's going on?
どうかしたではありません。
You're perfectly well. Sean's voice remained subdued as she moved to put herself between me and his son. That in itself was unusual, but something about the act was different this time. So much Joe just down Risco, who was sitting on vacancy, also seemed surprised.
私、本当は信じたかったんです。あなたのことを。
Hey, you had to leave. I wanted to trust you. What?
それもあって、私はあの時我慢して、
That's why I held back. What are you talking about?
結局のところ、マサヤ様はやっぱりカンタトルシルパンだったのですね。
You're a change of certainty, Sama. Wait a minute, Kunchan, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought Kunchan is still 5 steps ahead of me.
座席表にいくつも丸をつけていたではありませんか。
What is those drawn the seating chart?
そして姉様の心にもはっきり言わせていただきますが、私見損なって。
I was not always on this place too. I had made a piece of once, but I really misjudged. That's not it. You got it wrong, homie. You both died at the same time.
違うと言いますと、
Wrong? How exactly? No time to research on.
その
Oh, well,
それはマサヤ様がしたことではなくて、
let's actually, let's not do that.
でも他に誰が。
Then who could have? He just turned her eyes downward silently. John, does it really matter how many circles were on the paper?
この張本人は何を言いますか。
Did you change the subject? The real question is, as far as I'm concerned, is who goes to visit whom. I was straight here, and I don't plan on going anywhere else. It's like me, Central Serpent.
でも座席表にいくつもチェックがついていたという事実は。
No, but still, this is like the circle with it.
もうやめて。
Please stop. The sound of the torch voice, Konoha-chan and I both turned simultaneously.
どうか しました？
What's the matter? First I knew all the ground concerned. Please shall show his salary. The wrong hair shifting. They switch up for me.
マサヤ様、
Please, please sit down. Dedicated space next to her. Sure. He answered the full privacy, but I didn't mind. She had to invite me after all. Curses. Foiled again. Just gonna hold that for a second. And then we click on new. And then we go like this. And now the image is saved on my computer. She's about to say, can always try to suppose herself to try to shove her way in.
仕方がありませんね。では、3人で。
You your choice. It's two of us then. Okay. That's not a better way, but there's something to be done. Hmm? Granted, I thought I saw her big and blinking just gonna lie.
まあ仕方がありませんね。お姉さんもそういうのであれば。
Well, I guess a little bit. What's my sister? My sister, after all. A little bit? I think it's my line. But then I might have come around, especially, but I had really wanted to look up the stars. Oh, please don't try. This is what I wanted to. That's been the Swedish marketplace on the seating chart. Say it's down from Oral Knowledge-chan's shoulder. She smiled back at me. We shared thoughts mostly in that way, but Knowledge-chan's system is even order a conversation.
まあいいです。来年にはグランデボートもあります。マサヤ様の正体、結局のところはどちらであるにしろ。
Oh, I don't care. We're gonna vote will take place next year. The gospel capital sounds how it really is.
お別れであることは変わりありませんから。
You'll still be leaving. Based on the roast done so far, she's completely correct. Does she know the size with the grand vote?
当然ですよ。
Of course. Well, it's true the anti-intuition factor is more forward right now, but...
いいえ、そういう意味ではありません。
No, this is what I meant. What?
回答がお姉様だからです。
Well, it's not decided either. Should see no through switch on his body. With no channel between us, I couldn't be sure.
我がベニバラ界の回答はバーセンヌでも一の人気を誇るベルネピーヌです。であればグランデボートでは必ずや。
The other side is on the top of the test. Bell pines, so the grand vote comes along, we'll...
やめて。
Stop it. What? Let's get into the cause book to turn towards her in unison.
お姉様。
This just sounded a little strange noise. She rose to her feet and ran off the the west back in our direction.
失礼します。
Excuse me. The other sound quickly ran off as well. Let's alone. It's all seemed real, but two of them had been there just a moment before. It's the only place we saw as that. I could still feel walking the bike. That side turned my rear position. Might be a silver shine. Who's ever acting strange tonight? That tortured voice, that angry gray shock Konobi-chan? When I asked what had happened, but I bet that if I went now, Konobi-chan would still be there. But still, the back of my hand looked at the sky full of stars. You said gathering, I've been waiting for it, and in the most freezing manner possible. How did I get a chance to maybe that wasn't going to happen? I want to make sure in this chat because this is what the route split is finalized now. Happy to route? Yeah, tough.
17は好みの本気。
This is where all the stories split, so I'm going to end the video now. I'm going to do it now. And when we get back, we will finally start Ritsuko's route for real. Until then.